We have just finished the regular season, folks. You last caught us. Put the spanking on the was it New England Patriots? Did our thing. But we're about to enter the playoffs now. We're going to be indicted on the second round because we're going to have a first round bye. But we don't know who the first uh, game's going to be because, well, they got to play. So, all right, we're going to finish out the season with all this. We're going to get our accolades. Like Kansas City made their way into the playoffs right in the end. All right, we got Minnesota. All right. And there it is. This is the picture. I don't even have time to look at it right now. Like, it just went right to it so fast. But who are we playing? Hell with it. Houston. Let's go. Ain't got nothing on us. I wanted to go against Buffalo. They're going to kick it off to us. All right. Michael Hart and the fucking Houston Oilers trust in their defense. Here we go now. McGee making a nice run to start the playoffs off. 16-yard gain. All right, before we get all into this playoff special edition of Tecmo Bowl Throwback, we need to do an audio check. First and foremost, I want to give a shout out to all my Kick Stream viewers and streamers. Got it. Okay, sound check good. We also want to take a look at our offense here. Who feels good and who don't? I want Higgs here today. Flanagan's looking excellent. Okay. All right, all right, all right. He's all right, but the number one thing you want to look at here is Dan Marino. He threw 8 interceptions. A lot of touchdowns, though. Lots of touchdowns. Lots of success this season. All right. Well, we're going to open this game up with a run, okay? One thing that this team has not been known for throughout the year is running the ball. They need to get a run game going. And they've established it. First down for Higgs. All season, they have struggled to produce a run game. First play of the game, it surprised them. Now they're going straight to shotgun. Marino back to pass. Finds Higgs again. Higgs is going to be that guy tonight. A universal player. All right. Marino, 2nd and 1. Many options. Going right up the gut. And they're going to lose one on the play there. It's probably the one time they actually seen them run. Who would actually see these guys run? 3rd and 1. Marino finds Higgs all day. Is he the guy? Is he the man? He is the man, apparently. Look like they're going to dig into their bag of goodies. The offensive coordinator's looking over some other plays on what they could be doing right now. All right. Marino working out of the shotgun. Oh, who does he see? Higgs, are you serious? The only guy who appears to be open on the field, folks, is Higgs. This is wild. If somebody wants to win this game, it's Higgs. Marino back to pass out of the shotgun. Wasting no time. They want to score now. Going to Breyer, who steps out of bounds. He gets 8 yards on the play before he do. And Houston has their back to the wall. 2nd and 1. Higgs going up the middle. Gets 1 on the play. Not enough. 3rd and 1. Very interesting. Very interesting to see what they do here. And they blew it up. 5-yard loss. Marino takes a sack in the backfield. And they're going to be forced to kick a field goal. Unless they're about it. They've been about it all season. I don't know if they're going to be about it now. looking over a couple of things here. Weighing your options out. They said playoff football. Play it safe. It was nice. They stopped him. Pete Stoyanovic's got one hand up in the air. Okay. Stojanovic kicks this one deep to Stratton, and I don't think he's going to touch this one back. It'd be crazy if he did. I said touch this one back. Yeah, he touched it back. I'm sorry. Run this one back. All right, it's time to find out if these guys are going to run or pass. But you know what? Oliver's looking at a run. Oh, he blew it up. Absolute destruction. Gallagher got in there. Let's take a look at Miami's defense. Who's the guy tonight? Brooks. Tejada's not good, unfortunately. Gallagher. Brown. Oliver. We got some guys out on the field tonight, folks. There are some really hot defensive guys right now. I count at least 3 excellent conditioned players. 2nd and 20. Look how fast Oliver is. The quarterback's making a run. What a surprise pass. I thought he passed the line of scrimmage. 17-yard gain, 3rd and 3. All right, it's interesting to see what they decide to do. That was a nice pass. And a run. Oliver's all over it. 2-yard loss. They're not going to get anywhere. 4th and 4, and they're forced to punt. I don't think this offense can keep up. This defense looks really hot tonight. They're all in really... Is that blocked? It's blocked! They picked it up! Vincent got it. He's down, and right before starting the end of the first quarter, I say, they got the ball again. Well, I guess that field goal may have paid off, huh? Higgs? Jesus, all night, Higgs. He's running the ball. He's catching the ball. Mark Higgs wants this win, folks. And Marino sees it. He's clearly open. They don't want nothing to do with him. Houston is not putting their back into this right now. Score is 10-0. Well, Miami got the jump on them. I'll tell you that right now. They wanted to come into this playoffs hot. That's what they're doing. They're ruby red hot, just like Houston's uniform. Too deep out to Stratton. Everybody's playing good on all fronts. Even their kicker is putting this ball deep in their end zone consecutively. I hope this offense can produce something. Oliver running with the best of them. Ooh, incomplete pass. Well, it looks like they're a pass-first kind of team here. Be interesting to see what they pull. Oliver's all over him. First down, though. 15 yards on the play. You seen that shot by Oliver right there? He didn't even have to tackle him. He just ran right into him and knocked that guy clear on his butt. Oh, they got him this time. 2-yard loss. They weren't going to let him run out of that. Nice. 2nd and 11. Well, let's take another look at this defense. We already know a couple of the guys are excellent. Brooks and Gallagher. Brown as well. These are surprise names, folks. We don't have to talk about Oliver. We know what he's on. Let's find out where Brooks is on the field. Oh, wow, he's up front. Runs right in and knocks the quarterback down. Kevin Brooks. Wow, what a shot. 3rd and 21. What do you do at this point? Wow. These guys are really juiced up for this first round for these guys. Oh, my goodness. 11-yard loss. They busted it up. That's Gallagher right there. Another excellent condition. 4th down and 31 yards. If it ain't clear, you're going to punt. They need to worry about being blocked at this point. No, they didn't get it. They were pretty close, though. They were pretty close. Cabrera shoots this one out deep, out to the 30 to McGee. This falls on that one, 4-yard return. All right, that's going to leave them with 3 minutes to score. They have the time on their hands. They probably need to worry about Higgs being overused right now at this point. And Higgs takes a 4-yard loss in the backfield. Like they're just trying to possibly run the timeout, maybe. Oh, the defense is all over him. They're going to Briars. He gets 2 on the play. The defense can clearly read what they're doing. I wonder if they get him on this one as well. 3rd and 11, Marino in the backfield. He got time this time. Looking. He got him. Flanagan. He got Flanagan. He's on a run. Flanagan got the yards. Oh, first down. He didn't get enough there. Just about on the 25. What a deep run or a pass there. Marino is showing that he wants it this year. So many times have he been denied and just couldn't get into the Super Bowl. Briars goes out of bounds. First down. 13-yard gain on the play. That's going to do them well. They'll be looking at some more plays on where they want to go with this. All right. They see the end zone. Marino in the backfield. He can't find anyone. He's ran out of time. He gets down. They're going to call a timeout there. This is where their defense takes a little bit harder. And Miami knows that. Houston plays well. They had some of the best goal line defense in the league this year. Marino back to pass. No time. Throws it. Get it. Flanagan. Touchdown. 44 seconds left on the clock in the second quarter. And Marino really had the pressure in his face that time. That was an awesome pass. And the kick is up and it's good. We're looking at a score of 17-0, folks. Getting ready to get into the third quarter. We got 44 seconds left, and Stojanovic yet again kicks this one nearly through the uprights. They're going to consistently start on the 20. 44 seconds left on the clock. Pitch. Can't get around Oliver. 1-yard loss. They're trying to juke him and everything. They just can't get this guy off his feet. Where is he? There he. Wait. Yeah, there we go. Brooks! In his face! Whew! Barely got that pass off. My goodness. 19 seconds left. 3rd and 10. What's Houston going to do? He gets taken down again by Oliver. He only gets 2 on the play. He's trying to juke, duck, and dive. But they're actually punting it. Well, that's interesting. And that will be the rest of the time of the second quarter. This one's going out deep to McGee. I think he probably knows it just possibly run out of bounds. Oh, my goodness. What a swarm of guys coming from out of bounds. Jeez. 17-0 Miami. And this is the first game of the playoffs, folks. And let me tell you, Miami is living up to the role of best pass in the league, of course. Higgs is a surprising receiver and runner tonight. Three runs, 7 on the ground, not too much, but he's completed. Got 4 completions for 55 yards. Callahan on the other end for Houston, only 1 for 17. And Marino, completely perfect here tonight, throwing 131 yards on 4 receptions. 4 for 4. Miami, they're looking damn good here tonight, folks. No better time to look good. Starting the third quarter off, Stojanovic kicks this one deep to Stratton. And again, it's another touchback. Here we go. Playoff football is still in effect. Miami cannot take the foot off the gas. Definitely a pass. Oliver. He got off his man, and Willis is all over it. They have to have a talk with Oliver after that. You can see he hesitated. He wanted that sack. He's going to have to trust in his front four. Gallagher takes down the quarterback. Clear shot, 8-yard loss. 4 minutes and 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Houston, 2nd and 17. They're going for a run. Oliver's going to wrap them up. 3-yard gain. 3rd and 14. Where is Houston going with this? Their offense is just not producing the yards. And they blows the play up. Wow. The quarterback nearly took a shot. He got it off just in time. And again, they're going to punt the ball to Miami in hopes that their defense can hold them down. Looks like no one's going to be blocking this punt by Cabrera. And that's going clear over McGee's head over the uprights. Touchback. Miami has the ball, folks, with 3 minutes and 27 seconds left on the clock in the third quarter. And again, it looks like Marino's in the shotgun. He really needs something here. One touchdown will put this game in the atmosphere. They'll be out of reach. Goes deep to Sam. Got it! Sam's moving. First down, and he gets out of bounds. Interesting. 32 yards on the play. They want to keep this moving. Marino, not in the shotgun, and it's a run. Higgs. Look at the workhorse battling guys just to get back to the line of scrimmage. What a runner. Marino have a lot of options here in this shotgun. And everyone's off. The races are clearly off, and he's looking out deep. The Flanagan? He got him! Flanagan open! Touchdown, Miami! Nice. Gary Flanagan, folks. Dan Marino, both hands in the air. You know what that signifies. Has he missed a pass today? He was already perfect going into the third quarter. I can't imagine how he's not now. 24-0. And I think they told Stejanovic to take a little mustard off the kick. They want them to run it out. And Stratton took it. He's gone. But he's down at the 14. I guess it did pay off. All right. Haffey is again back to pass. Their offense needs to produce it. The plays get blown up. Haffey gets sacked down for a 9-yard loss by Don Burnham. Wow. The play blew up before you even knew it. This defensive coordinator is all on them, and now they're knocking at the door. And they're going to run it. Only get a 2-yard gain. He was stalked by too many players. 3rd and 16. Where do you go from here? They're working out of the shotgun right now, and I think the defense is foam out the mouth because they read it. They read it. That's a safety. It's a safety. 26-0. Miami has won this game on all fronts now, defensively and offensively. Now, can they win on special teams? McGee is trying to prove it. Nope. He gets to the 50, though. 16-yard gain there. Marino snapping the ball at the 50-yard line. I think he told somebody he wanted to throw a 50-yard pass. Well, now is the time. Whether a guy's open or not, he has the time to do it, and he throws it deep to Fryer. Incomplete pass. Well, I bet you that's his first tonight. I guess they'll give him a chance to play around with something. All right, again, Marino in the shotgun. Passes it off to Higgs. Nice, but that's a 4-yard loss. I think the defense wasn't too fooled on that one. 3rd and 13. What's Marino going to do? Work out the shotgun yet again. Looking this time. I don't see him with anybody open. Can get dangerous. Fryer. And complete pass. He just doesn't have it. And it looks like Miami's finally forced a punt at the end of the third quarter with 7 seconds remaining. 26-0, and their defense finally produces a stop. Yep, and I think McCon don't want to kick that one too deep. And that's just what he did. Oh, he kicked it a little too deep. All right, folks, 26-0. Miami is putting the whooping on Houston. Unless they have some serious kind of Houston miracle, I don't see them pulling through this. Oliver has been stalking this quarterback through and through. Wow. John Irving gets it, gets down immediately. First down, 10 on the play. You're going to need a lot more than that, you know, and I think they understand that this style of play right now is just not going to work. You got to go deep. You're going to have to challenge Oliver. And again, 8-yard play there. And they're steadily letting the time run through. 2nd and 1. Well, if these chip shot passes are what they're going to do, fine. You could probably get out maybe 13-26 by the end of the game at this rate. Oliver all over him. Finally actually want to take a shot downfield, but Oliver's there for you. 3rd and 1. This is where the heartbeat is. Look like a lot of guys are up front right now. Oh, he gets the 1-yard gain. No, he didn't. 4th and 1. I thought he got it. Where do they go with this? Again. Same play. He gets the first down this time. 3-yard gain. Half he took the quarterback sneak. Look at this. The offense is just getting destroyed here up front. They really don't have an answer here right now, folks. 3 minutes and 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter, folks, and Houston still hasn't put anything up on the board yet. The dominance by Miami on this first game into the playoffs, showing what they can really do this year. And Callaghan, he's on the run. He got around Oliver. They actually challenged him, and he missed it. 46-yard gain. They're trying to put something on the board to avoid embarrassment. Quarterback, he's going to run it. Oh, he gets shot down and hit hard. 5-yard gain, taken down by Oliver. You see Oliver comes flying out of the backfield. As soon as you see that quarterback past that line of scrimmage, he's really to put the bruising on him. Oliver. Oh, he got off of his receiver. I think he tried to jump it and couldn't get it. You see Oliver, he's not happy with that. Well, barring some type of miracle, it looked like they're still going to pull through this, but man, he looked like he could have got an interception. Well, it's going to be an onside kick. Yep, onside kick here. They're all over it, though. Briars picked that one up. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left on the clock. You know Miami's going to do what Miami probably don't normally do, and they're going to run the ball, and Houston see that. They're going to start calling their timeouts, their Hail Marys and Jesuses. We've seen this kind of game before. Marino back to pass in the shotgun, 2nd and 12. We're at the 2-minute warning. Marino to Sam. He gets it. And he's going to pull about 8 on the play. Just shy of the first down, though. I don't know what they're bringing the sticks out for. I'm out here in the broadcast booth, about 100 some odd feet up here, and I can tell you he didn't get it. I think that's just a level of embarrassment they're trying to do for Miami. All right, 3rd and 1. See where they go with this. They're going to keep it on the ground, and Houston knows. 2-yard loss. They're going to go for it, though. Why would they not? They're in a very dominant position right now on the field. Marino back to pass in a shotgun. 4th down, 2 yards to go. And you back up more. That's Miami for you. They've been doing that all year, and it's been working for them. He doesn't see anybody open, though. Oh, Marino takes a shot in the backfield by Riley Bean. Oh, gosh. He gets up kind of slow. Uh-oh. Houston has the ball, but they only have 1:16 left on the clock. Oliver wraps Oliver up again. Callaghan, I'm sorry. 2nd and 8. They got 1 minute left on the clock. Where was this desperation earlier? And the play gets blown up again. That offense, they cannot sustain that front four more than like 2 series before, or 2 plays before it literally just collapse on them. 3rd and 17. This defense is very, very dominant, getting their struts back like in the beginning of the season. Nice catch by Ward. And you see Oliver playing around with him, running on the side. Like, hey, bro, this game is over. You don't have any timeouts. 16 seconds, you're not going to score. You can kick a field goal, but we know you're not going to do that. And the final seconds tick out. Ward gets it, gets down immediately, 8-yard gain. But that's the game, folks. Miami has been dominant here tonight, 26-7, defeating Houston. Wow, 221 passing yards in the air by Marino, ending with an 85% completion percentage. And Higgs was definitely the talk of the first quarter. So actually, before we end this broadcast here, let's take a look at what we couldn't see before. The playoffs. All right, you see Miami. We got to chill out. It was between Pittsburgh and Houston on who's going to battle that through. Buffalo, by God, they lost against San Diego. San Diego lost against Kansas City, and that's who we're going to be going against now. That's a shocker there. Look on the other end on the BFC, which in our other eyes is the NFC. New Orleans has the best spot, and so did Dallas. Dallas and New Orleans are going to play because New Orleans beat Green Bay. Philadelphia just barely beat Minnesota. Oh, but they're going to be going against Dallas. I'm sorry. So it's Dallas and Philadelphia, which we're pretty sure that Dallas might pull through. And winner of that's going to go against the New Orleans Saints. Well, until next time, folks, thank you for joining us in this playoff edition. We're going to be taking on the Kansas City Chiefs next time. And if we look at the season data, the Kansas City Chiefs, we were 13-3. They were 12-4. Okay. They were dangerous. 399, 312. They actually had more points on offense than us. Until next time, folks.